Welcome back, everybody. Cheers. We got a road coffee. Oh, I just can't travel without a cup of coffee with me. We got a bit of a drive, but that's okay. It's a sunny day. We've got high winds again today, so I don't know. I think 17, 25 mile an hour winds. Whew, that might be troublesome campfire time, but I'm sure we will manage. But I've just been really looking forward to this trip after this last week. It's just been crazy, busy, work-related. So now we get to go out, detach, relax, and unwind. So I'm just so looking forward to it. And I appreciate y'all coming along with me on these little adventures. I truly do. So you folks, everybody out there, take care. And I'll see you when we get to the campground. Okay, everybody, we made it to our campsite. The site itself isn't very big, but oh my goodness, you got to see this. Let's walk back here. It looks like somebody was sitting in the campfire. We'll adjust that directly. But oh my gosh, look at this. Well, we got a nice little ridge there, some woods, but right down there is the lake. So that is going to be wonderful to watch this evening. And over here we've got a nice bit of woods. But as you can see, with most campgrounds, potentially your neighbors are, you know, next door is an understatement. And there's some other sites up that way and a closed bathroom. Oh, you're gonna get that. But wow, that's just an awesome view. We are going to have some wind issues. Oh my goodness. But other than that, it's going to be I think it's going to have a great trip. So folks, thanks for sticking along. And well, let me get camp set up. We'll get a fire going and see about dinner because I'm getting hungry. Oh, take care. All right, everybody, let's see if we get a fire going here. It is damp in the bottom, so fortunately I got a relatively flat piece of wood here that may help us out. So there's some leftovers in here that aren't too bad, but yeah, they're wet. Yeah, I think I brought soap and water. All right, let's get a little pile going here. Stuff out of the way. Yeah, y'all too big. But yeah, we're gonna kind of line it up here a little bit just to try to keep the fire out of the damp. And we are a little on the breezy side. I am all kinds of unorganized here. It's not for everything to sit on. Looks pretty good. This guy ready. Now it is breezy, oh my goodness. So sometimes it makes the duct tape portion of this a little difficult just for that reason, because you know, it's got a higher, what's a good term, ignition point than like paper or something else like that. Get off my finger. Minute. I did bring some other little wood chips, stuff I broke off the other firewood. I had a feeling this is going to be kind of tricky today with that wind. Let's give it a shot. Light up, you. Yeah, you're trying. There she goes. I did it correct. There you go. All right. Oops. Great. I flattened it out. Good job. See, I have a bad habit of playing with it once I get it started, and I put it out. I just gotta learn to leave things alone. Let's give this a second. See if I did. I see a little bit of life down in there, but not a lot. We may do that again. Breeze not helping. All right. There's a little bit of something going on down there, but we're gonna see if we can give it some help. This time, if I light this up, I'm gonna get away from it. Leave it alone. And the wind is definitely not helping. Go, baby, go. Well, let's try it. Oh, that sounds like wood snapping. All right. Yeah, I got over to the other bundle I put out. Here we go. All right. Now, if you notice, I got a chunk of wood over here. I swung the gate out and this whole thing just went whoop. So I put a little something over there to keep it from, I don't know, it looked like a big giant firing Pac-Man. Just wow. So we'll let that get going and we'll put some bigger stuff on there. You folks take care. Welcome back, everybody. Pardon the wind, it's going to be an issue. But it took a while. I had to move the campfire. It started back here and had to move it this way. Just fighting the wind. And look at this cattywampus doodad. I had a log back there. It's the weight of the grill. Just keeps lifting this side up. So, kind of locked in where it's at. So I got a fire in there. But that's okay. So I had to wedge a chunk of wood underneath there. It seems to be doing okay. We got our coffee. Cheers, folks. Pardon the shadows. But man, hustle or not, we got her going. And just, oh my gosh, look at this. That is just amazing. Peace and quiet other than the wind, pretty much. We do have a few neighbors in the campground. Nobody close by any means. I mean, I can just make out some vehicles back there. So we're going to let this fire get, we need a nice good bed of coals for what we're going to cook tonight. Hopefully, barbecue chicken. That's my hope. Well, as long as I don't dry it out. Well, everybody, I appreciate you coming along on my little adventures. And just seeing some of the places I get to see. I just feel very fortunate, and very fortunate to bring you along with me. So, folks, you take care. I'm going to finish this coffee, and then we'll get dinner prepped. So, I'll see you soon. All right, folks. And apologies. We're on an angle with the sun, so it's going to be for me to deal with, and we're on a slant. It's hard to find a level picnic ground. So what we're going to start with, the wind will let us, there we go, is to go with our chicken tonight, the corn on the cob. Here comes the wind. Whoa, it's going to be a battle. It's okay. So what I do is I take these just little kebab skewers, measure that off, take a little bit off. I like to lay these in the bottom of the pan if I can break up, if I can get them to fit. There we go. Try this again. How about there? There we are. That's just to keep the corn off the bottom of the pan. So let's get that. And I just went easy. I got some of the, you can get the package of, you know, frozen little, I guess, corn on the cobs. I don't know what you call these little jokers. We're gonna take these guys out. And they were frozen, they're mostly thawed, but they're still a little firm. So we're actually gonna give these a jump start on the fire since they're pretty darn cold. And there we go. Yeah, well, we can fit in there. Trash bag. Pardon me if that's blocking anybody's view. Now, what we do is we take some water, pour in the bottom. Just enough to where it gets right about up to the corn, maybe a little bit more. And I like to do this. I don't know if it helps or not, but I'll throw some salt on there. Okay, easy. Mostly in the water, a little bit on the corn. Ooh, that's a little bit much. It's all right though. We take our foil. And unfortunately our grill's at an angle too. I mean, this whole game, I mean, where I'm parked is pretty level. I don't have any issues over there, but man, the further we get away from the parking area, the more issues we have. All right. We're going to seal this joker up nicely. Yep, there we go. All right, now I'm going to get this on the fire. I'm going to let it get warming up, and then we'll be back and we'll get our chicken prepped. So you guys take care. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. Had the corn on there for a few minutes over the hot spot. It's thawed out pretty good. So let's get this chicken going. First thing I'm gonna do, now what I do is I bring my own little grate. So it makes things work out easier. Now, first thing I'm gonna do, give it a shot of this. I'm trying to do this carefully so I don't get a whole lot of wind backlash. You stay there. All right, let's get our chicken out here. Oh, just a little bit. We got our barbecue sauce tonight is Sweet Honey Spice by Stubbs. I'm trying to use it up before I get into my next one. Come on now. Don't want a tremendous amount to start with. We're gonna be adding more as we cook it. And that'll work. I've got one of those spreader things. I may have left it in the truck, or I forgot to bring it. It's just kind of, we don't want a whole lot out here. I don't know if that's going to cover everything or not, but looks all right. You know, one of these. I'm gonna be needing you later, buddy. All right, now let's attack our chicken here. We got some nice chicken thighs here. One and two. Yeah, all right, perfect. Now I've already seasoned them. I seasoned them last night with salt and pepper and some little barbecue seasoning, which I'm going to add a little bit more of Famous Dave's rib rub, but that's what I had. I can open it. There we go. I'll just give it a little bit more. I mean, barbecue is barbecue to me. I'm not overly picky. It tastes good. Oh, daggone it. Excuse me. All right. All right, let's set these dudes on the fire. They stay. And we'll get her going. And we'll see you over by the fire in a bit. All right, folks, let's see how we did. Whew. That was the longest meal I've ever cooked over a campfire because of this wind. Oh my gosh. Finally done. I had to create like a little foil barrier over the top of the chicken because it was getting hot, but the wind was just cooling off the top just as, just as fast as the bottom was heating up. All right, let's get some of these out here. So I had to set the corn to the side. Ooh, it's nice and steamy. Yep. And it blew everything off the picnic table while I was trying to do this. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get some butter. Good and done. One of those out. Let that chicken cool down just a little bit. It just came off the fire. Oh, I did not want you to do that. Dang paper tore. There we go. Some butter on here. Probably should have held on to that. Okay, let's do this real quick. I want to keep those warm. Man, you see the wind issue I'm having here? Oh my goodness. There. All right. Salt. Pepper. There we go. I'm just gonna put that in my pocket. Otherwise, I've already chased half my trash across this campsite and the next. There we go. Now, my gloves weighing down my napkins over here. Oh my gosh, a lot more exercise than I intended to. Chicken looks good. It's done. We did the official meat testing. Let's take a bite of this. Spot on. I was so afraid it got overdone. All right. Oop. Ooh, that's hot. Oh. All right. Let's take a bite of this business here. Ooh, got a little crispy on the bottom. Oh, it was worth the wait. Oh my goodness. That's the best way to eat barbecue. Oh, but my goodness, folks. Oh, I'm not kidding. That fire was just cantankerous. That hot spot kept moving around, the wind kept shifting. The chicken would start cooking really good and sizzling, and then all of a sudden it just kind of died off. I'm like, what's going on? And flipping it. Oh my gosh. I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but it was just aggravating. So, but like I said, it was worth the wait. Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh, these are bone in, by the way. A little hot. Well, folks, thank you for your patience. But this, although this piece looks a little ugly, this skin came off, got a little burnt. Oh, that's good too. All right, folks, I'm going to make a complete mess of myself eating this. So, thanks for sticking with me. And we're going to eat some dinner, get cleaned up, put away everything, and blow away in this campsite. And we'll catch back up by the fire. So, you take care. Oh, welcome back, everybody. Let's do a toss another log on the fire. Might kick back. Oh, Oh, love a chair. Oh, cheers. Oh. Oh. Well, first of all, I want to apologize for my rant about this crazy fire. It did take me forever to get that chicken cooked properly because of the wind and the hot spot and everything. But I'll tell you what, that acted more like a slow cooker than a campfire, because the meat was just tender and juicy and just falling off the bone. I was like, wow, this is great. So sorry about getting off track there. Oh, wind is finally dying down, but it's swirling around pretty bad. It's gusts from multiple directions. It's mostly primarily going that way, but then it'll start blowing at me, and it'll start blowing that way. I digress. So just apologies in advance if we have a smoke issue. Oh, but the wind, oh my gosh. At one point in time, I'm sitting here and I'm taking care of the chicken. And the wind is gusting, and it's gusting. I actually made a little foil damper to put over the chicken because the wind was just keeping the top from cooking. Another story. Anyway, I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden, as y'all know, I put a towel down on the picnic table and one on the bench to sit on, just a clean work area. And big gust come through, and 2/3 everything I had on the table, towels and all, just comes flying off. So I'm chasing stuff across the campground. Oh my goodness, I missed a bag. All right, I'll go pick that up in a minute. Always leave nothing but tracks. My uncle taught me that many, many years ago. That's all you want to leave. So pick up after yourself, and you want to leave nothing but tracks. Good rule. Oh, so folks, I am going to sit here and enjoy me some coffee by the fire. Cheers. Really glad y'all came along with me today. It's turned out to be a really great trip. I was concerned because of the high winds. I've done that before, but it all worked out just great. I just got lucky. Better lucky than good. That's my motto. Got a good view, and finally, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but we got geese off in the background. I expected to hear them all day long. Not a peep. There they go. You probably couldn't see it on the camera, but they just buzzed the surface of the lake down there. Oh my goodness. I think geese are neat on occasion. Other than that, they're kind of annoying. They really are. As far as birds go, they are annoying. Oh. Well, folks, again, appreciate y'all coming along. It's been a great trip. So I'm going to relax by this fire. I need to stoke it up just a little bit. Not too much. And I'm going to call it a night. Just peace and quiet. Breeze has settled down. Sun's setting. Got cloud cover moved in, so sunset's going to be, not so much. It's just going to get dark. Well, folks, y'all take care, and I will see you in the morning. Love it. Good morning, campers. Oh, cheers. Good stuff. In all honesty, I've been nursing this for a few minutes, just getting fully woke up. Oh, I slept so hard last night. But today, oh my gosh, it's going to be another mostly sunny day. We got some cloud cover in, but it's still windy as all get out. Oh my goodness. So I hope audio-wise this is coming out okay. Fingers crossed. But yeah, that wind yesterday was just bananas. I definitely got some steps in yesterday, chasing things around, because it would settle for a little bit. I just wouldn't pay attention. I'd set something down and whoosh, off it would go. I swear we had over 20-mile-an-hour wind gusts yesterday. So here's a campfire tip for y'all, for new campers. Don't let it get you too frustrated. In a high windy condition in these camp rings, sometimes it's just difficult to get a fire going, but you'll succeed. You may have to move it around inside the fire ring a little bit, maybe off to one side, because a lot of times not dead center in a fire ring is a good way to go. You may want to, with high winds, you may want to shift it to one side or another, just to act almost as a wind block, because too much wind and it just doesn't want to take off. But once it gets going, you're good to go. Well, folks, yesterday was a great adventure. Oh my goodness, that dinner last night was just blew my mind. I was amazed. Here I was, and I was complaining about the fire and tussling with it, and it made the best darn chicken I've ever had over a campfire. Oh my goodness. So that'll teach me. Well, folks, this is a great time out here. Appreciate y'all coming along. It was, other than the wind, I mean, it was quiet, it was peaceful. We've pretty much got the whole campground. We got one camper way over there. He got one of those big old pull behind doodads. So I think they're going to be here for a few days. But anyway, guys, thanks again. Really appreciate you coming along. So everybody out there, I'm going to get finish getting packed up. Not that I really started yet. I've been too busy enjoying my coffee this morning, and a little bit of my view back there. Apologies, you can't see it right now, just because of the lighting and the wind situation. So apologies for that, but in all, it was a great trip. So everybody out there, y'all take care, and as always, I'll see you soon.